Welcome to the Crypto Lab channel. In this video I will talk about Harmony price prediction and Harmony news today. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Write in the comments your price forecast for Harmony in 2022. Harmony is a blockchain platform designed to facilitate the creation and use of decentralized applications, dApps. The network aims to take an innovative approach to running decentralized applications and focuses on random state sharding, which allows new blocks to be created in seconds. Stephen C. is the founder and CEO of Harmony. He holds a PhD from the University of Pennsylvania in cryptographic protocols and type theory. Upon graduation, C. became a research intern at Microsoft. In 2006, he began working as a senior engineer at Google and has been with the company for 4 years. In 2011, he founded Spotster, a successful search engine that was later acquired by Apple. In 2014, C became Apple's chief engineer. He founded Harmony in 2017. The founding team of Harmony is made up of 12 people, 7 of whom are ex-Google, Apple, Microsoft, and Amazon employees. So let's start with the most important news of the past days about Harmony. Top 10 stock picks of David Iban's Copernic Global Investors. In this article, we discuss the top 10 stock picks of David Iban's Copernic Global Investors. If you want to skip our detailed analysis of Iban's history, investment philosophy, and hedge fund performance, go directly to top 5 stock picks of David Iban's Copernic Global Investors. David Iban is the founder and chief investment officer at Copernic Global Investors. The Florida-based hedge fund is named after Mikuláš Kopernik, better known as Nicholas Copernicus, the Renaissance-era scientist and philosopher who discovered that the Earth was not indeed the center of the universe, much to the retaliation and scorn of his contemporaries. Copernic Global Investors now seeks to emulate the same visionary traits of its namesake scientist, and create investors who can rely on their instincts and analyses to beat the market. Prior to founding Copernic Global in 2013, Iban was a director and head of the global value team at Vinnick Asset Management. Before that, David Iban was the lead portfolio manager, co-founder, and chief investment officer at Tradewinds Global Investors, LLC, which managed $38 billion as of February 2012. Iban's career started at Farmers Group Incorporated, where he worked for 14 years, starting from securities analyst to eventually becoming lead portfolio manager and director of research, managing 16 NFT-based profile pictures through a feature that is being tested on January 27. On January 20th, Twitter announced that it was presenting an official verification mechanism for NFT avatars, allowing some users to set the NFTs they own as their profile picture. And last news today is top 3 altcoins with the biggest gains for the week: Luna, Ankh and Waves. The past week has been a very challenging one for the global digital currency ecosystem as a number of bearish moves were experienced in the wake of the invasion of Ukraine by Russian forces. As expected, the geopolitical tensions stirred a very massive sell-off in the broader financial ecosystem, with cryptocurrencies, led by Bitcoin, BTC, responding in tandem. While the global crypto market capitalization plunged to a low of $1.57 trillion, a number of altcoins maintained an impressive growth outlook over the trailing 7 days period. This article is a review of the top highest earners for the week. Terra, Luna. Terra is one of the most elite of altcoins that has soared by more than 51% in the past week. The network's native token, Luna, was changing hands following Russian invasion. EU Foreign Policy Chief Joseph Borrell announced the European Council is in support of a decision to offer Ukraine lethal assistance on Sunday night during an informal video conference of foreign affairs ministers. We want to do everything to support Ukraine. We have decided to use our capacities to provide arms, lethal assistance to the Ukrainian army, Borrell said, adding that €450 million, around $500 million, of the support package to be discussed includes fighters, arms and fighter jets. The EU's move to support lethal assistance to Ukraine closely follows Germany's historic decision to send 1,000 anti-tank weapons and 500 Stinger anti-aircraft defense systems to Ukraine. Borrell said that €50 million worth of non-lethal supplies, fuel and protective equipment will also be provided as part of the support package. He added that, although political decisions cannot be made during an informal meeting, written procedure will follow. European leaders have been working over the weekend to finalize decisions on sanctions against Russia after the country launched a full-blown military invasion of Ukraine on Wednesday. On Saturday, the EU committed to blocking some Russian banks out of the Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication, SWIFT, the messaging network that connects financial institutions from around the world. Calls are getting louder to impose sanctions on Russia preemptively. Lithuania has recently joined Ukraine in asking for just that, in arguments that may resonate in some of Europe, because some of the demands Russia's President Vladimir Putin has made are an insult and an affront to all of Europe. He has requested that Europe's security arrangement through NATO be denied to half of Europe, including countries like the Czech Republic and Poland, by asking for NATO membership to be rewinded back to 1997, something that further challenges the peace and security of the EU. He has also asked for European bases and troops, as well as American and any other NATO member, to be removed from all these countries, including Romania and Bulgaria. The equivalent of that, if it came from Europe to Russia, would be to ask for the Federation to be broken up, for Siberia, the Caucasus and other regions, to no longer have Russian troops, a demand that would send alarm bells ringing in Moscow, as it has in the Baltics, Poland and other European nations. The problem with putting sanctions now, however, is that a lot of these are not easily if then. Like if you cut Russian companies from Western markets, sure you can put it back on, if they remove the troops, but not without potentially a 70% crash first in Russian stocks. Likewise, if you're going to confiscate Russian-owned property in London, which may be one action United Kingdom might take, especially considering their security guarantee to Ukraine, it's not really something that you can then just give back, though you could, but these are very serious disruptive sanctions. Some, however, have already gone into effect, like the removal of golden visas for Russians to UK, because these are things that you can if then, as its effect is more continuous, rather than also containing the element of a sharp cutoff. Russian stocks are also plunging because Putin is not de-escalating, shooting himself in the foot in the process, because it isn't very clear what exactly he thinks he can achieve. The annexation of Belarus, to the great failure of the German civil service, would be one, but if so, why not close the matter off with a Biden summit, instead of pretending this small man is anything to fear? The United Kingdom alone spends more on defense than Russia. Just the UK alone can potentially ensure a pretty big defeat if he goes in. The only fear is more that of the German Foreign Minister Annabel Baerbock, who wore all black, but the security of Europe is not up for questioning, and even the raising of the matter is an insult to Europe. So he can enjoy his stocks crashing. Russian trade is less than 1% of Europe's GDP, which makes all this a non-matter economically outside of Russia, and a fool that is long past his time as ruler politically. Where the global asset of Bitcoin and crypto is concerned, it is also. Today we will discuss the Harmony price prediction for 2022, 2025 and 2030 based on the following concept. The cryptocurrency exchange rate is one of the most important factors to consider. Harmony course forecast 2022. One has huge potential. With certain interactions and innovations, it is possible to increase the number of users and advertising. If the market focuses on investing in Harmony, the price could rise much higher. By 2022, it may reach a maximum value of 21 cents. One is expected to reverse slightly if the market goes down. The year 2022 could end with an average price of 18 cents, a minimum price of 17 cents, and a maximum price of 21 cents. One rate prediction 2023. An impeccable approach to this currency can be found on many websites and forums. According to this prediction platform, Harmony will remain at the current level for a very long time. By 2023, one is expected to peak at 30 cents. The minimum bet could go up to $0.25 if the market turns bullish. Harmony price prediction 2024. Volatility drives the cryptocurrency market. Today it is not easy to predict and keep up with current prices. This is where many cryptanalysts come into play. Price projections are correct for the years indicated. Cryptocurrency consumers remain concerned about cryptocurrency bans and new restrictions. Harmony could cross 43 cents if the market sees a nice bull run in 2024. Given that it is expected to be owned by long-term investors, its average price for 2024 will be around 38 cents. Harmony price prediction 2025 and 2025, with wider adoption and partnerships among other important blockchain networks, Harmony price will skyrocket. The maximum trading price could reach 63 cents in 2025. The price ranges will be very trendy, if we stick to them. If all goes well, we can expect an average price of 56 cents with a maximum price of 63 cents for 2025.